Sports bettors, happy Sunday, all my beautiful men and women. And boy, is it a big day for us, y'all. I'm going to preface this out. All my plays today are on Sunday Fun Day. It is my number one game of the NBA playoffs. You know, we cashed our game of the year in college basketball this year. I didn't know if I wanted to make a red alert, a game of the year. I'm just going to call it my number one play of the playoffs for the NBA this year. It's going to be Warriors at Rockets. I am also going to give you a free play in the Warriors and Rockets game as well. But this is my number one play of the playoffs. Also, I have a top play in hockey. So, a lot of wagering going on today. Crazy bad beat yesterday. Kind of just is what it is. Yesterday, we should have had a really good day. It's just the last couple seconds or one inning too late. We'll touch on the recap. I don't want to take up too much time. It is Sunday Fun Day. It's God's day. Let's do something great today. I need to have a massive Sunday for you guys. End of story. But our games are pretty accurate. Besides the freaking Yankees game yesterday, we had the over. The Astros, right? Our big whale play of the day. Everyone clap it up for the Astros. The only problem is I took them in the first five. The White Sox scored 3 runs yesterday, and they were all in the first inning. Brown just came out atrocious. Under 150 batters were hitting doubles. There's nothing more I can say about that. I am still going to fire away today. There was a lot of talk on do we pull the trigger on 2 big plays? Do we kind of be conservative because we took a little bit of a hit this week? And I don't think so. I don't think so because our games are on point. It's just the wrong outcomes. We had the Yankees game over. That was a terrible play. We liked the Pirates in general, and the Pirates were better than the Padres yesterday. They just couldn't freaking score. They only allowed 4 hits, I think, on the Padres. So we were accurate with that game as well, I feel. And then we hit the over in the Dodgers game late, Dodgers and Braves. Free play on the Colorado Rockies. Giants over was a winner. Late, we had the under 5.5 goals in Colorado and Dallas. It was 2-0 going into the third period. I hammered the live total over to kind of try to middle that. And of course, somehow we get 4 goals by Dallas at the end. I mean, wild game, wild game, and a wild Saturday, to be quite frank with you. Perfectly accurate with the Astros game. Should have just took them regular -1.5. Dodgers game blowout winner. NHL should have been a blowout winner. Wanted to hammer the Nuggets. It is what it is. Very unfortunate day. But I have to do all my recaps because I love you guys and I have to be transparent. And we go on to Sunday. And I'm kind of excited for Sunday. I think that there's a lot of offsetting numbers that we could take advantage. You know, it's just in crazy. Some of these great teams, right? You just watch some of these MLB teams and you're like, oh, this is like one of the worst pitchers. How do they only have 2 hits? And you just shake your head sometimes. What the hell? Welcome to baseball. That's what I have to say. Welcome to baseball. As long as your numbers you stay true, you might have a cold day or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Just got to stay true to your numbers throughout the season and you will pull a positive ROI. I know, just like the other day when the Braves had 2 hits against the Rockies, 7 ERA pitcher. It's just some of those concepts just don't make any sense. Welcome to baseball. Now, free play of the day, though. We are going to go into the Rockets and Warriors game. Again, my number one play of the playoffs goes off tonight in the NBA. If you guys have not jumped on board my Sunday Fun Day, a lot of repeat clients that don't even wait for my video, they just jump on board. Sunday Fun Day is pinned in the comment section below. Now, you're going to get the number one play of the playoffs. You're also going to get a top play in hockey. And baseball, we're moving heavy units today for Sunday. We're going to pull a big one. I'm very excited for Sunday. I know this last week was a complete opposite of what was the week before. But sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you're on the wrong side of horrible beats. Like with 1.7 seconds to go, a goal happens from Dallas. Unfortunate. But hey, it is what it is. We move on to today. I'm extremely excited for today's card, by the way. Non-editing, maybe I won't edit. I don't know. Just know I have 2 top plays today. It's on Sunday Funday. Number 1 play of the playoffs. Free play of the day. How dare we take an under, right? At what cost do we take an under in NBA or NHL? I mean, the game was 1-0 for almost the entire game in hockey yesterday and ended 4-2. The Clippers couldn't stop a freaking cold. Another low total here. Golden State and Rockets. I'm going to go over. I genuinely wanted to hammer the under. Again, just like the last couple of games, 90% plus of the money is on the over. But I think I'm going to have to start back in the public in these big primetime games. Let's focus on the side. Number 1 game of the playoffs here. I love you all. A little side note. I do like the Yankees game to go over. I feel like a lot of these games that we've kind of been honing in on, or totals that you hone in on, especially if it misses that one day, hit it the day after. Yankees and Rays over, and then I like the Orioles as well later. Side on the Winnipeg and Blues game, which we're going to talk about on the YouTube Premium today. I'm definitely always more leaning towards the dogs. I had a couple people ask me about the Dallas and Colorado game yesterday, and I just don't feel we are doing ourselves any justice by laying juice in these game 7s, let alone like 145 and stuff. It's just, if you're looking to make a positive ROI in the playoffs, why not take a long shot at a plus 125? Not a long shot, but I'd rather have my money on the plus side compared to laying minus 145, 155. It just doesn't make sense. These games are too close. These teams are too evenly matched. However, for the Winnipeg and Blues game, I will say this. I think Winnipeg regulation might have to be the play, if not Winnipeg money line. Here's the thing. I think this game goes to overtime, 2-2. I will say this. The Blues, Winnipeg, they've both won at home all games for this particular series. The whiteout is for real. They feel it. I mean, if you really look at shots on goal, I think last game it was like 36-18. Winnipeg is definitely the better team. But do you dare risk not going to overtime in a game 7? I could see 1-1. I could see 2-2. So I definitely think we see overtime in this game, but I think Winnipeg wins it. It went from 160 to 175. So it's a tough one. I'm going to let y'all be the deciding factor. What do y'all think? Winnipeg or St. Louis? Again, you can't take St. Louis plus 1.5 because it's like minus 200. So minus 2 something. So that's what I have for you guys today. Those are my angles on the game. I do like overtime in the Blues and Winnipeg game, and I'm going to bet final score 2-2. So I love y'all in regulation, by the way. Guess the correct score of the Warriors and Rockets. That's all I have for you guys today. 2 top plays today. If you're not on Sunday Funday, you're going to miss out. We are pulling heavy steam. Number 1 play of the playoffs. I love y'all. Good luck. God bless. Grand on.